Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
Hi guys. It's Sarah from Main Garden Travels. Today we're realizing that we are seriously lacking winter mittens, and we went to pick out our Christmas tree today, and everyone's hands were frozen. So looking through our stuff, we can't seem to find any mittens. So somewhere along the way we lost them. So I'm going to show you really quick how to make some mittens. So what we're going to do is you're going to need just some white paper.
Yeah.
You're going to need a top to the mitten. And I'm going to insert a picture as to what the mitten will look like when you're done. So basically you want this measurement to be 9.5 inches. So I take that guy and I measure 9.5 inches, and then you want the width of the mitten to be at least 5, probably 5.5 inches is nice. Just gonna create as best you can an arch. That's pretty decent. So I cut one out here. This is what my first one looks like. And then, so for the thumb part of the mitten, instead of just taking and putting your hand down and copying and then tracing your thumb, we're actually gonna make that part into 2 pieces. So you're gonna have the right mitten palm top, and it's gonna look like that, and a right mitten palm bottom, so that when you have the 2 together, so here's the top here. When you have the 2 together, you're gonna take this, and you're gonna take that, and there you can see what the mitten will look like. So in order to do that, where we measured this one 9.5, we measured this one to be 9.5, we're going to take these pieces and we're going to want them to be approximately 10 inches long together, counting for a seam allowance.
My math skills were wrong. I did a 1/4 inch seam
I'm going to
allowance.
make that a 1/2 inch seam allowance here, just to make sure it's reinforced properly. So I would make these 2 together a 10 inches, and then I make the thumb approximately the thumb is about 8 inches from the bottom of the sheet, and on this one the thumb will be about 7 inches. And then this measurement here is about 4. And this measurement here is about 6, which equals the 10. Okay, so you can stop that video for a sec. Is it on?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just realized that my hair looks like a chicken today. It's been in the hat all day. Let's try to fix it. Okay, so the next part to the mittens that you do is place the top part of your mitten on the sweater that you're going to use. You can felt a wool sweater on high hot water temperature, but this one is not felted. I'm going to take the pattern and I'm going to place it on top, pin it, and I'm actually cutting double layer because we've got 2 mittens. This will be the top of one of your mittens. Oh, it's going to be pretty. Okay, and then you do the rest, obviously. Your right mitten is not going to match your left, so you need to place one. You're going to do only 1 layer of wool. Here's the sweater down here. You do 1 layer of wool for the right. It's going to be like that. And then for the left, you're going to switch it this way to get the left thumb. Same with this. So you only want one of each. So if that doesn't make sense, let me know, because I would love to help. So I'm going to get one layer going here. And then we're going to take that. And, ooh, I almost caught my sweater on fire. Ooh. Maybe we don't need candles while we're crafting with wool. Then again, maybe we do. Okay, so I will take that.
If anybody wants to use this piece of paper. Since I was using chalk pastel on this one,
I'm going to get face clipper and
paperwork.
no face clipper and garbage bag.
Okay, so the next pattern piece we'll cut out
No
here.
equipment for the bag.
Really quick. So the cool thing I think about these mittens is that I have seen them for sale. Actually, at a craft fair yesterday that we went to, we saw them for sale. They were $25. And I thought, you know what? I have a Goodwill sweater at home that has better colors. And I can make this, because the Goodwill sweater cost me $5, I believe. I can make this for almost next to nothing. Okay, so here's the other portion. And Hazel, if you want to zoom in, I'm going to show what it's going to look like. So here is what's going to be the top. Then you're going to lay bottom on. And then I'll lay this on. And ta-da, that's approximately how it will look. And I will bring it to the sewing machine and show you the next step.
Go.
Okay, so here's the top part of the mitten thumb, bottom part of the mitten thumb. You're gonna put them right sides together. You are going to sew a seam here around the thumb and stop at the base of the thumb. And I will show you why. When I pivot the material, lift up the presser foot, but leave the needle in the down position. And I'm going to stop about there. Flip it inside out, or right side out, actually.
Oh, nice.
Cute, right? Cute.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Shove your thumb up there.
So that's feeling pretty good. This is going to be a children's size mitten, I've decided. We're then going to take the thumb portion that we just did.
I like that thumb.
Why?
I don't know. It's nice looking.
Thumb portion that we just did, we're going to take that. Actually, you can push out the seam allowance too. Give yourself some space. And then, so we're going to do the top of the mitten with the thumb. And you're going to go right sides together. Now with this, you need to make sure that that thumb is tucked in so it doesn't get sewn into the seam allowance. This one, I'm going to pin, and definitely pin where the palm pieces met because that's a tricky little spot there. What's that? Okay. So I've lined up right sides together, and I've pinned it with the thumb on the inside of the mitten. So I'm going to go up this one side, down the other, being very careful around this thumb to make sure I get enough material for seam allowance. Yeah, that's the part I knew was going to be hard to get over. You can kind of push it through a little bit. Go slow, and it should be fine. Make sure to back stitch. And we're done. Turn it off.
Weird.
Okay, so we're going to take the pins out. And then this is what you got. And we're going to flip it inside or right side out. Oh, and there's the thumb.
Oh no, I want him.
And ta-da! This thumb is actually a little bit long, but I think it'll be fine. So, looks pretty good. Okay. So these mittens are not going to have a lining.
Oh no, no.
And I'm gonna put some elastic in it to make sure it's tight around her wrist. And also I wanted to mention, I think I said earlier that this is for an adult. But it's actually a child size, and my daughter is 9.
It could be easily adjusted to an adult size, however.
So I measured her wrist, and now I'm just going around the outside or the inside and attaching the elastic with some pins, and then I'll sew it in place. And that'll be that. We'll show you the finished product. Thanks for joining us today, and I hope if you make some of these mittens, you let us know. It's kind of trial and error. You really have to fiddle with it a little bit because I don't have a specific pattern I can give you, so sorry about that, but I thought I'd show you what we were up to this very fine Sunday. So take care. Please subscribe. Don't forget to comment and share anything you've made with us. We'd love to take a peek if you've got a YouTube channel yourself. Talk to you soon. Bye.